I'm back again. We are bringing back the team previews for this WNBA season, like I told you we would, and we will have the rest of them done by the time, maybe not training camp starts next week, but definitely before the first or second, definitely before the season starts, but probably done by the first or second preseason game, because that's where we are right now. I have to do 9 more. Here's one of them. We're talking about the Washington Mystics today. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. We talk facts of our feelings here. Appreciate y'all continued support of this channel as we have broken through 8,500 subscribers on our way to 10,000 by season opening day. I know you can help me get there. I appreciate y'all as we are growing this channel. Again, thank you so very much. By now, you see I'm wearing some merch. This is Combat Corner. We have all the merch in the merch store. If you haven't checked it out yet, please do hit that merch store out. There are a lot of designs that you will probably like and appreciate. So take a look. Let me know what you're thinking. If you have a design in your mind, shoot me an email. Come on now, the podcast at gmail.com, and we can see what we can put together. Let's talk about the Mystics. The Mystics are a team that, in my opinion, as I've said before, blew the draft. They absolutely blew the first round of that draft. They had 3 of the first 6 picks, and it's a lot easier to do this now after the draft because realistically, they had so many picks that the way they drafted would definitely impact my viewpoint of their season. And realistically, I gotta say, I thought their draft sucked. I said it. People have this love affair with third best players in this year's draft. Sonia Citron, third best player on her team, yet somehow is the third pick in the draft. That should tell you how bad this draft was. I will tell you this: Kiki Irifin, number 1 outfit for the draft. She looked outstanding, stunning. Dress was amazing. She does not fit into this roster, in my opinion. Not as a starter. Not as a starter. That's just my thought. So when I'm looking at it from a perspective of, do you have players that are going to make an immediate impact? Yes, there are players who will make an immediate impact, in my opinion. They needed a point guard, and they went with a 5'6" scoring point guard. They later on drafted another point guard in the second round out of Iowa, Lucy Olson, who, in my opinion, realistically is in a great situation. Whether you like how they introduced her with the jersey or not the jersey, I got what was going on. That was an introduction of their first round picks. People getting sensitive about that. I get it. That's how y'all want to be. Anything that's not, I mean, I get it. I think it's a little bit ridiculous, but you feel how you feel. Nonetheless, she's in a great spot. For her career, this was a great spot. Why, you may ask? Because they don't have a point guard. Not a real one. Not one that's going to play. And when you look at the situation with Georgia Amore, picked with the 6th pick, again, I thought this team should have drafted some shooting. Sonia Citron would have fit that bill. She's not a number 3 pick in the draft. It's way overdrafting in my feeling for what she brings to the table. But people love her. People think she's an amazing defender. I think she's okay. When you're not the focal point of the offense, you're allowed to roam and do other things. Like people get real caught up on this stuff about, oh, someone plays great defense, blase. But when you are also not the person that's being defended, like Hidalgo was and Olivia Miles was, largely Hidalgo, you're allowed to spot up, hit shots, be open. You're not being double teamed. No one cares about you. Hit a jump shot. Do your job. And it also allows you to play defense because guess what? You should have more energy to be a better defensive player. Again, just my opinion, humbly. Georgia Amore is 5'6". She's tiny. She's not efficient. But you but you drafted a scoring point guard when you could have gotten a girl in your backyard, Cheyenne Sellers, who's, in my opinion, a better player, who dropped the draft. She must have some injury thing that we really don't know about. I would only hope that that's the case, because otherwise, not drafting Cheyenne Sellers in this draft, who I would have taken at number 3, doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You're in Washington. She went to Maryland. You have this local connection. You have local fans. People are likely gonna follow her more because they're around the corner from her. But they chose not to do that. They went the direction of Citron. They went the direction of Irifin, who, in my opinion, is a backup. She's gonna be a backup. She will not start on this team. They are too deep at the front in the front line to start her on this team. It just won't happen. Could she start in a few years? Sure. Is she gonna start now? No. And then you have Georgia Amore, who, in theory, I guess they think that she should be their point guard, but you got Lucy Olson out of Iowa, who I think is a better option at point guard. It just is what it is. I know Amore's quick. I know she's fast. She's 5'6". She's 5'6". And when you look at Lucy Olson, she had to follow in the footsteps of Caitlin Clark. Now, that is difficult. People were expecting her to be incredible. They were expecting her to be Caitlin Clark. They used her Villanova numbers as a barometer of what they should expect her to be. And that wasn't fair. It's a different team. It's a different situation. So the fact that she averaged 23 points her junior year at Villanova, albeit great year, she didn't shoot the ball well from the perimeter, but she shot 44% from the field. She, again, was playing even a different position because she averaged 3.8 assists. She goes to Iowa. She has ball in hand. She's the point guard. She averaged 5.1 assists. So you saw that ability to get people involved. She shot better from three, 36%. She shot 44% from the field again. Her shooting percentage her points per game came down, but her efficiency went up a little bit overall. She played a little bit less minutes, took 5 less shots, and at the end of the day, she took less free throws as well. So that's why she averaged 18 a game this year at Iowa. And to me, she's the starting point guard. To me, she's one of the steals of the draft, without question. Between Michaela Timpson, her, Serena Sundell, who went to Seattle, those are the steals of this draft. Cheyenne Sellers going in the second round, those are steals in this draft, in my opinion. So I think they hit a jackpot with her, but are you going to have the stones, the balls, the moxie to start her? And my guess is they probably do not, because they don't have it in them. That is one thing I've noticed about the WNBA, is that they just like to play like some type of favorites. Even though this league does cut first round picks, you're not going to cut Georgia Amore, and you're pretty much probably going to start her. So my guess is they're going to run a starting lineup with Georgia Amore, Shakira Austin, Stephanie Dolson, Aaliyah Edwards is going to run as the. See, this is where it gets a little funny. Aaliyah Edwards, is she going to run as the 3 or as the 4? Because then you might bring Stephanie Dolson off the bench, because Shakira Austin's going to start at center. There's no doubt about that in my mind. She's the starter at center. So let's say you start Austin, Aaliyah Edwards, and then you start Citron at the 3, Brittany Sykes at the 2, and Amore at the 1. It's a decent lineup. Austin showed some stuff to me in Unrivaled, although I still think she's slightly limited. Aaliyah Edwards showed a lot because she showed an ability to hit jump shots. She showed an athletic ability that we hadn't seen before, and I think she's going to be a much better player this year. That said, the Washington Mystics are not deep. I will say this: they did pick up Zay Green, who is a grown woman. She's 25 years old, I believe it is. Let me see, confirm. She is 6'2". She's where is her age? She averaged almost 16 points per game this past year at Alabama, almost 16. She's played 6 years of college basketball. Career 12.9, but this past year, 16 points a game. She's also pretty much a point guard. Shot 47%, 36 from three. Efficient player. One thing I will say is they're going to have most of these players I think will make this team. I think they're all going to make the team. It's really rare for that, but at the same time, let's see, how old is she? I believe she's 25. She's 25. So she's 6'2", she's 25, she's an adult. She's been playing basketball since, I was in elementary school, naturally. Joking around, obviously. She's played playing at Alabama. She played prior to Alabama at Arkansas Pine Bluff, at Texas A&M, and Tennessee. Not a huge fan of all the transferring, but it is what it is. That's what basketball is today. She is someone that will probably, when I look at this roster and look at who they've got, let's take a look at this real quick. Share screen. Boom. Let's take a look. So you got Austin, Irfin, Citrone, Amore. They're all going to make the team. That's 4. Then you move down to Olsen. She's going to make the team, in my opinion. That's 5. Let's leave off Green for a second and JoJo Lacey for a second. She was signed on a rookie contract, undrafted. So it's a rookie scale contract, which pays a little bit less, a 2-year deal, in like $67,000. Ashton Prechtel, don't know anything about her, honestly. Suggs Sutton, 2.9 points. I can't see her making the team over any of the over Lucy Olson. No way. That's my opinion. Sika Kone in Spain. Jade Melbourne, she was on the team last year. She might make the team. Khadijah Cave out of Baylor, 6'3", rookie. Where did she come from? How did she sign? Did she sign on these contracts as well? She's 30, bro. Okay. All right. She's been overseas then. If she's a rookie still, she's been overseas. She's never played in the WNBA, but she's 30 years old. I doubt she makes this team. Brittany Sykes is going to make the team. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think Emily Engstler makes the team. 7, 8, Aaliyah Edwards. 9, Dolson. That leaves you with 3 spots. With 3 spots left on this team, let's see here. When was Morgan Jones signed? She signed in February of this year. She was signed in February, so I don't know. Yeah, she's 26 years old as well, so she's another old rookie. Because she's listed as a rookie, as you can see. But that leaves 3 spots. That means, in my opinion, from those 3 spots, Zay Green will make this team. That leaves 2 spots. This JoJo Lacey signed that rookie deal. We'll see. Will she average 10 points per game? Nonetheless, you have a team that is overall lacking experience depth. They are hella young, and I think they messed up the draft a bit. There's not a bunch of shooters out here. Moore is a scoring point guard. Lucy Olson's a decent perimeter shooter. she shot 33% from her career from 3. She's decent, not a great one. Citrone's a good one overall, but we'll see. Zay Green has been shooting. She's not a great 3-point shooter, 29% for her career. Although her best year was this past year, 36% from 3. They didn't draft shooting, man. Brittany Sykes is a decent 3-point shooter, not a great one. She's a 5'9" slashing guard. She's a shooting guard, really, not a point. So when it comes to this group, I just thought that really you needed to get some gunners, and I thought Cheyenne Sellers would have been a gunner. Citrone was a draft pick because she does have some skills that you need on this team. I just don't think that she's a third pick in the draft value player. That's just my opinion. But that also shows you how bad this draft was. If I was them, I might have been trading down to and picking up Aaliyah Nye, who ended up going to the Aces. Because to me, that was a great pickup for the Aces with her shooting 46% from three in college. And all I've heard about her is nothing but rave reviews. So that's just a thought there. This is part of the problem with the WNBA draft. They just I don't know. They don't do a very good job, in my opinion. I gotta say that they don't do a very good job. So looking at this team and what it's got coming back, I tell you what, in my initial prognosis before the draft, I had them as number 11 in the league, and it's not changing. They're they're just not very good. Even with their picks, they're just not very good. And I stand on that. I don't think they're going to do much this season. They got a really young crew. And when you look at having a team that's this damn young, I mean, I get it. Shakira Austin, Aaliyah Edwards, blase. But they don't have they don't have an experienced floor leader. Amore's a rookie. Lucy Olson would be a rookie. I think Lucy Olson could be the starter, but I don't think she will be. They won 14 games last year, but they traded their best scoring player, and that was Ariel Atkins. And they parlayed it into what? Who was the who did where was the third pick? You parlayed that into Citron. I don't think you got better with that. I genuinely do not think you got better with Citron as the pick. Definitely not right now. And you won 14 games last year. You were 14-20. I do believe Shakira Austin missed games last year. I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah, she missed a lot of games last year. She only played 12 games last year. Brittany Sykes missed a lot of games. She only played 18 games. Ariel Atkins played 40. So you had Atkins and Dolson who played 39 and 40 games. The rest of their team Aaliyah Edwards missed 6 games. A lot of their team is different. They lost Julie Van Loo. Angster played 32. Melbourne played 37. Suggs Sutton barely played. I don't think she makes this roster. And yeah, Carly Samuelson was traded. Sikia Kone played 10 games. Yeah, Van Loo had led them in assists. She was the point guard. Yeah, I think this is going to be a rough sledding, although because Austin and Sykes are healthy, but you're still young as hell. You're young as hell and you don't have much depth. I'll tell you this, I'm looking at them somewhere in the range of 12 to 16 wins. I got them at 14-30. They were 14-26 last year. I just don't see them doing much more than 16 wins max. I still have them as 11th. I do have some adjustments that I'm making this list because my initial list, um, you know, I think I did the power ranking or whatever it was. My initial power ranking, just so you all are aware, was Indiana, Minnesota, New York, LA, Atlanta, Phoenix, Seattle, Vegas, Chicago, Dallas, Washington, Connecticut, and Golden State. Washington's not moving, Connecticut's not moving, Golden State's not moving, but there's going to be some movement with the rest of this. These spots between 5 and 10 are going to have some shifts. So, and I did my Chicago one. Their shift will not be up. I can tell you that for sure. Their shift won't be up. So, and it's not personal, people. It's just based on what they didn't do in the draft. Their draft was awful. So there'll be some adjustments, but yeah, that's my thought for Washington, somewhere between 12 and 16 wins. I have him at 14-30. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Where do you think Washington will land? We will continue this in the next, continue this preview tomorrow with another video that will come out on Wednesday morning. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Appreciate y'all. This is Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way, Women's Basketball, where we talk Facts over feelings. God bless. Love all y'all. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Come on now.